Hello, I'm Zachary Pazley.
And I'm Kylie Sorensen. This is Tiger TV News.
National staffing shortages have shown up in our own community over the last few years.
This means many businesses are having trouble finding employees. The shortage of jobs really hits close to home in our school districts, especially with bus drivers.
According to Axios News, 88% of school districts across the nation are dealing with shortages of employees in the transportation department.
Let's take a look at the Coeur d'Alene Bus Barn and how the employees have adapted and learned through these difficult times.
The Coeur d'Alene Transportation Department has been seeing a lack of employees and has not met the ideal number of employees they would like.
Right now we have 56 bus drivers. That includes regular routes, that includes full-time substitutes and activity drivers and sub-drivers.
The shortage of bus drivers has made an impact on the school year.
We've actually combined through the last 3 years, we've combined a total of 10 routes, so it's affected the routes. Yes, it has decreased the amount of fuel that we use, but it also, there's more kids on the bus.
Having to combine the routes has not only affected the employees, but also the community.
They don't like it because we don't have as many bus drivers to do all the routes that will go closer to their home. They have to drive their children to a bus stop or walk them to a bus stop rather than having them stop closer to their homes.
Even with the shortage of staff, the transportation department has persevered and has even improved in some ways.
You know, honestly, I would say that the communication has improved because we realize that we have to be partners within the whole spectrum of the school district.
It's been a struggle, but the transportation department is doing the best they can and they are adapting and changing to make it through these tough times.
It's sad to see the lack of workers for school transportation, but just like many other businesses across the nation, they are working through it.
With the lack of employees, especially regarding bus and snowplow drivers, we are beginning to see an increase in snow days in our school district.
Here's a look at our own school district and all the factors that go into deciding a snow day.
The Lakeland School District, in which our very own Timberlake High School resides, experiences harsh weather conditions, and with only 2 snow days built into the year, it can be hard to decide when a snow day is necessary.
We're looking at snow and ice. Our concern is always safety, how our buses can transport.
This decision is also challenging because of the large area our school district covers with differing weather patterns.
And Spirit Lake tends to get a lot more snow than Rathdrum, and we have a lot of roads that are secondary roads that necessarily don't get plowed by the county.
When snow days are decided, they're usually decided by what's going on in Rathdrum, not necessarily what's going on in Spirit Lake, and in Spirit Lake, it's often way worse.
When given a required amount of minutes in the classroom, they have to make up for any overabundance of lost classroom time.
We add some like 5 minutes to each day for the rest of the year to get our instructional minutes in. We have a winter like we had in 2007 or 2008 where we had 10 feet of snow. The board can file a petition with the state for a waiver.
The Spirit Lake area is especially prone to severe weather, and this year has started off crisp, making people wonder if we're due for another winter like one from the past.
Even if you warmed up the climate a significant amount, you'd probably still have a fair amount of snow compared to most of the country.
As you can see, this snowfall affects the whole community, including our schools.
With more harsh weather conditions coming our way, it is good to see the process of how it's dealt with.
Yes, especially when the entire community is affected by this weather.
With that said, thank you for watching and learning more about staffing shortages and how snow days are dealt with.
This has been Tiger TV News, signing off, and good night.